So pause. This is the woman that was at some type of auto repair shop.
Yeah.
It's auto care in Wilson, North Carolina. And this is what happened.
Oh, then we're good.
Yeah, the first when I went to the bank, I got it.
No, that's fine. I can do you already. That's fine.
Why are the banks closed tomorrow?
JuneTeenth. New holiday they did a few years ago.
Okie dokie then.
I know, right? My fucking truck. Pull my truck around.
I didn't hear what he said.
Pull my
Yeah, I
truck around.
barely can hear it.
Give me my keys to my truck. I don't want this done. Please go get my truck. Thank you.
I think they were saying like because
Is it this one right here? Yeah. No, it's a Berkeley Tahoe.
they said why the banks closed, and he said because of Juneteenth.
JuneTeenth. New holiday they did a few years ago.
Something about holidays.
Okie dokie then.
I know, right?
Okie dokie
My fucking truck. Pull my truck around. Please. Pull my truck around. And give me my keys to my truck. I don't want this done. Please go get my truck. Thank you. Is it this one right here? Yeah. No, it's a Berkeley Tahoe. What's that?
We said JuneTeenth was the holiday tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not. Like,
You got mad about it?
here, like,
Yeah, that's why the banks were closed for JuneTeenth.
I don't even know what is JuneTeenth.
Exactly, nobody really knows, but I think it's something to do with reparations or something.
Yeah.
So you know something then.
So it said Wilson car repair shop faced backlash after a viral video shows an employee making dismissive comments about Juneteenth, leading a customer to immediately leave the shop. It said it shows employee responding to a customer apparent sarcastic remarks about the holiday. Why are the banks closed tomorrow? One customer in the waiting room asked. Juneteenth, a new holiday they added a few years ago. Okie dokie then, the customer replies. Another employee can be heard laughing and replied, I know, right? And then the second customer in the scene immediately standing up asking for her shit back. Give me my fucking truck. Pull my truck around. Give me my truck, the customer said. The auto care owner, Josh Doherty, posted the footage and the explanation on their Facebook page. The video and profile was quickly removed after the post received swift backlash. So I was wondering, how did they get this
Out.
And his dumb ass put it out there, and now you getting 1 stars on your page.
Yeah.
Your Yelp review is going down.
What did he say?
So it said that the customer asked, what was Juneteenth or whatever. He said a new holiday they added a few years ago.
Right.
The customer said, okie dokie. And then another employee replied, like, yeah, I know, right? Like, here they go with some new shit.
I see. I didn't take it as bad at first when I first heard it.
Listen.
And now that I'm hearing it again, I guess.
I'm not gonna lie, it would piss me off too, because I was at work and somebody asked.
But what if you wait before you get there? No, go ahead. I want to ask you something. Go ahead.
I was at work and somebody asked. They were having a conversation with the mailman, and it was like, "We're not gonna be here tomorrow because of Juneteenth." And she was like, "What? When is that? I've never heard of that." And he was like, "It's been here for a while," but she's like, "But what does it mean?" And I'm like, "They." I'm like, I instantly got annoyed, because if I see you watch the news network all fucking day, I know you know about all the holidays that's coming up. So stop playing dumb. But that offended me. Even though it was just a one day, like, you could remember Cinco de Mayo one day, even though we're fairly new, but Cinco de Mayo been gone, been around for a long time.
Right.
You remember 4th of July, even though that's like the biggest of them all for, Caucasian folks. But it's like the little stuff. But it irritated me. And I had to take a breather because I just thought that was stupid because I know that people are smarter than what they're
They
trying
seem
to
to be.
portray. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm just playing devil's advocate here, right? Because no, that's not like maybe when we talked about this a few weeks ago when I was saying like that, I didn't even know Juneteenth was a big thing.
Right.
We both was kind of saying the same thing about certain holidays
agree.
that just kind of came up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now that like once we found out and knew what it was,
Mm-hmm.
we somewhat make it a duty to make sure we know what it is and when it's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for other, Caucasian folks, if they don't know, I guess at that point you have to take them at face value to believe that they don't know.
That's true, but some people, I'm not taking it. And then this has been something that's been happening since June of 2021. If you didn't get it in 2022, 23, 24, you would think at some point you would get it, especially with the banks closed. Everybody care about their money.
I mean, yeah, but once again, though, we didn't know that. I didn't like a few days ago. I didn't know
All
that
right,
was marked
devil's
for.
advocate. You
No,
won't
no,
get
no.
it. I understand.
But what I'm saying is, I didn't know that the banks was closed either, though.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because we went through this whole thing trying to figure out when it was even recognized for a holiday. This is the banks being closed.
So this is a little article. It said Juneteenth has been celebrated by Black Americans for over 150 years, but only became a federal holiday in 2021. Then President Joe Biden
we didn't know that,
signed.
just so you know.
When he signed that part, I kind of did, but again, we weren't really celebrated. So my knowledge on Juneteenth started since then.
Okay.
So
since it got okay.
Since it got recognition. Okay. So Juneteenth is the National Independence Day Act into law on June 17, 2021, officially designating June 19th as a federal holiday.
Mm-hmm.
It commemorates the day in 1865 when enslaved people in Galveston, Texas finally learned their freedom following the announcement by the Union General Gordon Granger.
Yeah. So, I mean, at first I didn't see it that bad. And I still don't think it's that bad if I'm being completely honest. I was waiting for like something very nasty for somebody to have said.
So listen, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I was waiting.
It wouldn't have been bad, but I guess if you're in that scenery and you hear somebody chuckle like, "Yeah, I know, right?" That's offensive.
But are we?
So
are we taking that? I know, right? Is
being sarcastic?
We already taking it.
Yeah, like here they go with some other shit they're trying to have.
Okay.
Now, if he'd have just left the person at okie dokie and stopped talking, but side person on the side had to be like, "I know, right?" Because that's some shit I do when somebody do something stupid or some shit that don't make sense. Be like, "Did you see Paul over there sweeping the floor?" "I know, right?" Like that nigga don't do shit. That's sarcastic.
I mean, I get you.
So I know right person, so I understand.
I get what you're saying. I don't know. I don't see.
All right, I'm gonna be better. I'm trying to get into the gates.
I mean, but I could be wrong though, because a lot of people went to their actual website and gave them all these bad reviews as if what the person said back was disrespectful. I mean, I don't know.
I think it would be disrespectful regardless of what background it was. If that was somebody saying over here like, "Oh, saying it's Ramadan." What's Ramadan? Months where they go fasting.
Yeah.
And somebody like, "Okay, dokie," and they like, "I know, right? These niggas about to be hungry for no reason."
I mean, I get it. I'm not saying I don't get it, but I don't know.
Yeah, so it's just that I think it would offend anybody regardless of their background. You just being sarcastic.
I mean, I guess I get it. I guess I don't know.
Don't you say, "Oh, it's July 4th, Independence Day." Somebody like, "Okie dokie." I know, right?
I mean,
about to.
It's fucked up. It sounds so funny.
Get the flags and get the protesting.
Yeah, I mean,
this is a miracle.
Look, Shorty got the right to feel how she want to feel. You know what I'm saying? She took it as disrespect, cool. And some people probably will, maybe a lot more than
She responded quick as fuck. I'd have had to sit there. I might have asked question like, why you say I know, right? What does that mean? Sometimes you have to educate folks versus storming off.
And that could have been a definitely educational moment right there.
Yes.
To school her how this is and that, why, blah, blah, or whatever the case may be. And then now that starts a conversation. And
then I don't know if it's already tense because, I don't know if North Carolina is the friendliest state to, people of color. So you could probably not say North Carolina is, but you could already be like, I'm in this crack-ass cracker state and these motherfuckers at Wilson Auto Care want to be sarcastic, talk about, I know, right? You know.
I mean, I get you. I understand it. And I understand you, like you said, everybody could be, feel some type of way about that no matter what race or whatever. But I don't know. I just, it ain't no big deal. Because they might not really know.
They might not.
And then, like you said, this is going to be an educational moment to shed some light on them, let them know what it is. And, went on about your day. But she said,
fuck. Okay, this ain't the reading rainbow. I ain't about to teach you some shit, motherfucker. Give me my goddamn car. I got to go.
Goddamn reading
I'm going to go down here to Johnson's Auto Care. Fuck you, Wilson's.
So it's a Johnson's.
It's a Johnson's somewhere.
For sure. That's funny as hell. But, hey, man. She just on, I mean, it is what it is, I think it is funny that people did go to their Yelp thing and lit their ass up.
Man.
Lit them up some serious.
They did reviews and they tried to sprinkle some positive ones so they rating won't go down. But
they trying.
When people is committed to your downfall, they gonna keep going.
Yeah, they showing up. They showing up and showing out.
Let's see how long this lasts.
Yeah, that's cool though. But y'all let us know what y'all think, man. Because I mean, we seem on two different sides over here on that.
But I understand where you're coming from. Like you understand where I'm coming from.
But